My name is Tim Clemens, and I'm the founder and owner of Ironwood Foraging. At Ironwood Foraging, what we do is we reconnect humans with nature. Minneapolis is a great place to grow up if you want some sort of nature upbringing. Everyone in Minneapolis is within 0.6 miles of a green space or park. At its most basic, foraging is harvesting resources from a landscape. But it's a lot more than that. It's a lifestyle, and I think it's the key to saving our planet.
It's incredible to be in touch with nature and to be able to know where your food comes from. And Tim knows just that. He's able to get into the nature, get into the forest. That's how he taps into bringing nature and giving joy to everyone around him.
Foraging is the most ancient human narrative. It's how we all got where we are today. And you still have those skills inside of you. You actually use them in the produce section every day. I just bring you out into nature and help you connect with the trees and things that you might not think of using otherwise. It's the healthiest food you can possibly eat. There is a large farm-to-table movement, but this is beyond that. This is forest-to-table, and actually not even the table. Sometimes you don't even need your hands. You can just eat leaves off of a tree. Be like a giraffe. A lot of people feel lonely or disconnected. They have an existential angst. They don't know what to do with their time. You can walk into any forest, and that forest has no opinion of you. It's a great place to sit and think and meditate, just walk around. But at the same time, keep in mind that it is not an inanimate backdrop for human activity. Every tree, every flower is a unique expression of the language of the universe. In as little as 20 minutes in nature, a forest, a prairie, you will lower your cortisol levels for the next 2 weeks.
Tim worked a lot of jobs, and before Ironwood Foraging, he didn't know that you could love your job and love what you do.
Working for someone else always felt so constricting, but being my own boss, being my own entrepreneur, I can, call the shots. I decide when I want to work. I decide how I want to do what I do. I decide who I donate to, what charities I work with. Having an online presence has been essential to growing my business. It's allowed me to accept payments. It's allowed me to schedule classes and show what I have to offer. And it's allowed me to attain a level of professionalism that makes me attractive to organizations to work with. My GoDaddy website gives me back time where I'm not designing the website, I'm not coding or doing any programming. I can be outside harvesting mushrooms. My entire business exists from May to November, and that's Mother Nature willing. So it can end sooner, start later, so it can be challenging, but that's part of it.
The seasonality of entrepreneurship can be extremely difficult, where you're trying to figure out how to survive and make it through a Minnesota winter. And Tim knows that firsthand, foraging.
Key revenue streams for my business are classes, both public and private workshops, to nonprofits, corporate organizations, then also consulting. So whether it's your backyard or your 200 acres of land, I'll come out and tell you what you have, when you have it, and how to find it and identify it. And then also a variety of foraged products, anything from soap to wild bergamot, dried teas. People have started thinking about foraging differently. I've been teaching full-time for about 3 years now, and I have people who took my classes in the first year I was teaching come back to me, and they said foraging is now their life. I look forward every day to going out and foraging. I'll go to sleep excited for what I'm going to go outside and find the next day. The relationship people have with nature is extremely important. There is a childlike wonder and awe that you experience no matter how old you are when you're outside. You can actually just go outside. I know it's funny to say go outside and touch grass, but you really should go outside and touch grass. But don't let it stop at grass. Touch some leaves, find a mushroom. Don't eat it though unless you know what it is.